Holy shit. Alright, so Project Wolf Hunting is basically about these Korean inmates. They're getting transferred on a ship from the Philippines to Korea, something like that. The inmates break out. It's a planned breakout. But what they don't realize is there's some human Captain America project going on in the basement of this ship or whatever. And basically this thing breaks out and goes on a fucking rampage. Literally kills everybody on the entire boat as brutally as possible. And this movie is so fucking over the top. It was crazy. Alright, so from the get-go, I was like, man, when these inmates break out, the way the kills were happening, I was like, man, this movie is so over the top. What? Are they trying to make it look realistic? But then you realize that this whole genetic cyborg experiments are going on. So it's not supposed to be a legit movie. It's supposed to be, you know, they knew what they were going for. It's fucking ridiculous. And as soon as that happens, you go, okay, I understand why it's like this. And it turns up to 100. It goes fucking nuts. So this killer thing is basically Captain America and Michael Myers combined on fucking steroids. And the funny thing is, I saw Halloween 2 days ago, and the way this fucking wolf human cyborg thing is in this movie is what I expected Michael to be. Well, not as fucking crazy, but that's what I expected. So I basically got my Halloween fix through this Korean movie. So the filmmakers definitely know they're not trying to make a serious film. It's so over the top. Every single kill, every stab, blood is splattering out everywhere. Sound effects are going off like crazy. Every time, literally every single scene, you're walking past a pool of blood that is literally just water with red dye. It's not the best practical looking effects. It's just, it's Halloween, Saw, slasher movies turned up to fucking 100. It is, at times it's fucking ridiculous, and I was literally giggling the entire movie as to how crazy this fucking movie is. But I had a good time. I found it better than Halloween, at least. That absolute tragedy of an ending that was Halloween Ends. Don't even want to fucking talk about it. But yeah, all the actors did a good job. I didn't recognize any of them from other movies or projects. But yeah, it was, it's a fun time at the movies if you're into, you know, slasher and over the top movies. But if your stomach gets uneasy with seeing blood and stuff, fucking steer clear of this, because it is turned up to 100. Story-wise, they actually did a pretty good job. Apart from all the over-the-top shit, they actually try and tell a story and, you know, actually develop a few characters and try and link it back to the start of the movie. They do that decently for a few, but all the other characters are just there to be killed, basically. So yeah, the idea of this movie is nuts. The movie itself is fucking crazy. It's not the best looking, you know, it's filmed well. Some of the CGI is pretty bad. The practical effects are half-half. It's definitely not a movie you take seriously. It's a movie you put on and have a laugh and just sit there in fucking shock. So it was a good time. I'm going to give it a 2.5 out of 5.
I mean, it's alright. Mid!
I'm just so in shock with this movie. The trailer does not... The trailer looks like it's going to be a violent movie, but not in this way. This movie is so over the top. It's nuts. I reckon there's a kill count of 200. Literally Rambo, Michael Myers, Captain America if he was evil, Hulk, everybody combined into one, just fucking killing, and it's crazy. Thanks as always for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.